Welcome to another episode of the House of Usher. Today we're watching episode 6. I was going to say the storyline I'm most excited to see continued, but then I realized that I feel like if I did that, I would just go down all the storylines and include everything because it's all fairly compelling. And first off, what's going to happen now that Bill seemingly has left? Will Tammy try to replace him immediately as she said? I think she was really just speaking out of anger and she's devastated that he walked out. Will he come crawling back, realizing that there's nothing good up there for him other than the Usher family, which of course is nonsense. Please, Bill, don't come crawling back. Stay away, I beg you. But Tammy, like all the Ushers, really seems to be losing her mind right now. So we'll find out, I guess. Roderick is working to bring his wife home. I wasn't totally sure if she wanted to come home or not. Obviously, Lenore is pushing back a little bit. Like Fredrick was really trying to hammer home, don't trust anybody, only trust the family, not even your mom. See, she lied. And Lenore's just like pushing that aside. I can't wait to see mom. Obviously, her mom did lie. And I can't speak to her character as a human or how she was. She didn't leave the party. She went in the first place, but don't try to take a daughter's love away from her mother. That's I wonder if I'd think about this situation differently if he wasn't an Usher and all around likely horrible human being. I don't know, but the reality is he's an Usher, and they all seem pretty altogether terrible. Definitely need to find out what else happened on 1980 and the night preceding 1980. I guess it's all one night, but New Year's Eve and early New Year's morning. Did Roderick kill his boss? And did he make a deal with the devil or Verna or whatever to get everything he ever wanted? Madeline's was about power, to never be subservient to a man ever again, and maybe to live forever, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And if it does, what's going on in the basement? If it does, certainly not in any way. I wonder if the heart will come back to play. I can't get the thought out. Certainly not in the way that she would anticipate if it indeed does. Okay, I imagine this episode will also continue the more linear flashback storyline of working with Dupin to bring down Fortunato, which is definitely not going to go. Well, obviously they're not bringing down Fortunato. Okay, enough jibber jabbering. Let's watch the episode for the very first time. Picking out an outfit for the launch. Oh, don't do that, Tammy. I thought I was about to become a bloody mess in there. I was like, that's not how I want to start this episode. Gonna make some late night tea. Jeez. She's like slipping. She's losing time. Stuff's happening. The music's nice though.
Not Bill T. Wilson. Tamerlane Usher came up with a Goldbug lifestyle to change the
and take a nap. World was the next word there. They all want to change the world, but what they mean is to better suit their needs or desires, not to actually help anybody. Oh gosh. Andy? AKA Verna?
Hello?
Go after her. Nothing bad will happen.
Bill? Hey! If anyone is in here, there is a bodyguard outside who is authorized to use lethal force.
What if this episode starts with her death instead of ending with it? Oh, I'm sure it's just a box of little treats. Sweet treats. Oh, it's like a little gold bug. Like I said, little sweet treats. Holy crap. Oh, it's just an empty box.
You've got to sleep.
Yeah. Bill told you that already. There's not enough melatonin in the world. She's taking everything. Sorry, it's not funny. Nothing works. She's screwed. Sorry, it's really...
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go. Please,
You've told me about Perry's conversations with his friends, Camille with her assistants, Leo chasing a cat alone in his loft.
How did you know?
No, because they told me.
Before they died.
After.
No, not before.
That's a great little scene. One, it's kind of like the writers interjecting with, they know some of the audience is thinking, but two, it fits the story. It's really a nice moment.
Pharaoh of Egypt, 19th dynasty. 2 giant sapphires were placed in Tusr's head when she was mummified, in place of her eyes, to give her power and sight in the afterlife. That's how you send off a goddess.
That's why Madeline wanted her eyes.
Priceless, they said.
Who are you talking to right now, Roderick?
I reached through time and ripped the eyes out of a goddess with my pocketbook and some patience. Does that make me a god?
No?
Don't all answer at once.
Oh, he's talking to the ghosts of his children. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have assumed.
Are you okay? Have you been home yet?
Pim told me to come straight here.
Well, take a shower at least.
Get the blood off you. Gosh, he brought the heart.
It's fortunate a property. I couldn't leave it for the police.
Good God.
I can't believe she got to them. I'm going to annihilate that security company. The guard was 30 feet away.
I saw with my own eyes. She did it herself.
4 deaths in a row is not a coincidence. We don't need to know how it's happening to know it's happening.
Correct.
We're under attack. And if that doesn't snap you out of this, remember, Vic had a board seat. Has it not occurred to you that if these coincidences keep happening,
You're going to lose everything.
that family firewall you've always talked about is being dismantled? If we don't stop her, you won't have a family left. You won't have a company either.
That's something we can work with, at least. Yes, finally. Something I can actually do. I'll have my hand around the throat of every board member by lunch. Tell Pim to summon the troops and spin up the circus. I'm taking the war to the shareholders.
The woman, Roderick.
The board, Madeline. The board.
He's much more concerned about the tangible, the what can he physically do. And that might be his undoing. Oh. Hi.
Roddy?
He never came home. What is she to think?
Hello? Hey, old man. It's me. You didn't come home last night and just... Well, I don't love that. Breakfast of champions, isn't it?
Maybe today's the day to stop taking the pills. Maybe tomorrow.
Prominent Usher family as the bodies of Roderick Usher's daughter, Victorine Lafricade, and her partner, Alessandra Ruiz, were found deceased in their home.
Dad.
An outpouring of
What is it?
support by the couple's friends. Fusion at
I guess we'll have to go to another funeral.
Dad, are we safe?
Lenore asking the right question.
Your Aunt Victorine, your Uncle Leo, your Aunt Camille, your Uncle Perry. None of them were right. None of them. They're not completely Ushers either. The only thing that matters now is Mommy. And she didn't just do herself in. She took Allie with her. But it just shows to go you can never really know anyone.
She should not be here.
Do you?
Pam, I tried calling.
I know.
I wish he'd
I
stayed
wanted
away.
to make sure that, Vic.
It makes sense that he'd come after that.
No, I'm not okay. That doesn't mean that I need anything from you. I don't. Leave your key.
You're not alone in this. And I love you.
I don't. Can we put this out of its misery, please?
I feel like all I've ever done is try to work on our marriage, and all you've ever cared about is our brand.
Correct.
Our brand.
Her brand. Bill, this is...
Read your prenup, Bill. You leave with the clothes on your back, if that.
Bill, I need you to look in the mirror and say, it's not me, it's her.
I'm
'Cause
just having a really hard time here, and this thing, this Goldbug, it's different than anything else that my family has ever done, and it is more important now than ever that the world sees that we're more than just Fortunato. We're not just pill pushers. We can be about health and about beauty, and the Usher name is more than just Rodrick and Madeline. And I'm scared, Bill.
what's going to happen to Annabelle Lee? Because I don't see any of her in you. He left. He left while you were ranting. Or you zoned out and then you ranted.
Oh, my favorite girl.
I'm so sorry, Grandpa. I'm worried, Grandpa.
The world might not be safe. I won't let anything happen to you.
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about my dad.
Yes.
Something's off with him.
So many reasons to worry.
Reality's not what it used to be.
Did you change reality?
All that we see or seem is but a dream. Within a dream. Do you see them too?
She does not.
Daydreams. Because I'm not sleeping at night, but that's an edge. As those who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night.
Dang. Is he just like quoting an Edgar Allan Poe poem? Because if so, it fits so perfectly.
That's Fortunato property. Hard drives, laptops, anything digital is ours.
The DA has assured me that if you find anything relevant to our case on those devices, you'll turn it in.
Yeah.
You're not serious. See something of interest, Mr. Pym?
That is of interest.
Hey there.
Oh,
She doesn't want to talk to you, Juno.
I'm so sorry.
oh no.
She definitely doesn't want to hug you.
Have you seen my father? Where is he?
I've been calling all day. Closest I got was Crystal, you know, his secretary. She said he was okay, not to worry. Crisis mode. It's always the same, though. He doesn't really talk to me most of the time. You ever been alone in this house? Makes me feel small, I guess.
Juno really needs someone to talk to.
I'm sorry about Victorine.
Juno cares more about the loss of Victorine than
I thought it's when people come together,
not in the Usher family.
but we've never been further apart.
The house will fall.
I'm sorry that he doesn't answer his phone.
Oh,
It's not you, it's all of us. It always has been.
a moment of sincerity.
I know. I've never had much in the way of family. I thought when we got together, this family's huge, isn't it? Just to be part of a group, be really part of something, you know?
Just tell him I came by if you talk to him before I do.
I wish that she could be part of a family. Maybe her and Lenore will find happiness on the other side of this. Like, she wasn't sitting with Roderick at the funeral, was she? The next funeral?
It's doing better than expected, but it's not ready for the board, Miss Usher.
Well, what am I paying you people for? Love this science. Yes, it's about predicting political landscapes, preventing environmental catastrophes, saving entire economies. But if we can crack consciousness mapping, it's about living ever.
I found a patient file at Vic's. It was her.
Her.
Yes.
There was an address on the file. This is intentional. You have been targeted.
Is it her home? Her childhood home? Yup. Frick.
She used this address on her file.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Did he go inside?
No, yes, he did.
And did he find her?
How much do you know about Arthur Pym? You remember the Trans-Globe expedition, 79 to 82, circumnavigated the globe? Arthur was there. He was barely 25. He put law school on hold to elbow his way onto the expedition, and he saw the world.
It's kind of amazing.
I like to think he killed someone. I like to think he's eaten human flesh. I like to think he took a piss on the tip top of the world.
Guy can dream.
Well, if he was there, probably.
We didn't send a private investigator to find that woman. We didn't send the police. We didn't send a hitman. We didn't send a mercenary. We sent Arthur Gordon Pym.
AGP.
Of course he found her.
Okay, so what happened?
But not that day.
Funny you mentioned going through the basement of Fortunato. That's why I remember seeing the expedition in a way. I watched most of it on TV. I remember it well because I was unemployed at the time, thanks to you.
Oh, God, don't be bitter, Augie. Isn't it all just water under the...
I'm fine. Looks like Tammy's here? Huh. Holy crap. Water under the... Is that the dress she pulled out? Hey, honestly, it's an improvement, babe. Keep the look. She's nearly headless.
Roderick.
Ah. Okay. He's just crazy still.
It's all right.
Thanks for doing this.
Great transition.
What happens if he gets caught?
Kind of depends on what he gives us. Well, whatever I give you, whatever it is, you have to take him down. You get me what I need and he will go down.
We can't do this. You'll be breaking the law.
They are breaking the law. We're just making copies of their crimes.
And then what, you testify?
Yes, this is worth the risk.
Then I'm proud of you.
Me too? I don't know what to think about the whole investigation, to be honest. I think it's good. The only thing giving me pause is her reluctance and her words of caution. Literally making copies in the basement. Seems like this is gonna be a smooth event, no consequences.
Doesn't make any sense.
We're past that now. Look, you can't deny your own eyes.
I watched Vic commit suicide.
She was there at every turn.
What do you expect me to do?
It's not about what you do, it's about accepting reality, even if reality doesn't seem realistic.
I tracked down that bar you mentioned, Madeline. Only the location you gave me isn't a bar. It was never a bar.
What?
You two said you walked to this bar from Fortunato that night. I looked at every bar in a 5-mile radius of Fortunato going back to 1975. I accounted for every female bartender at every bar that fit that criteria, and nothing. I tapped into Madeline's technology department, brought in her research algorithm.
There we go. Oh, cool. Whoa.
Oh, wait, that's...
David Koch.
Oh.
7 years ago.
Oh, dang.
And Zucky, too.
These were taken in 2011.
So she's a stalker. She stalks important people.
I don't think so. I think she's the reason they're all important. Historic ill.
This is from the 80s.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
That's Prescott Bush, 1944.
You're dealing with something horrifying.
Rockefellers, Doheny, Vanderbilts.
Hey, she looks good in every picture.
That's John Francis Queenie in 1901.
This is bull.
That doesn't make it false.
Photoshop. She sprinkled bogus images of herself online.
Roderick, stop it.
You think she fooled Arthur Gordon Pym? Get out of
Give me
here.
3 minutes, I'll give you a photo of Pym blowing Elon Musk.
Nobody wants to see that.
Remember what happened that night. Remember what she said.
You're the COO of a Fortune 100 corporation, and you're talking like a crazy person.
You remember that conversation? I know you do.
We were out of our minds that night, Madeline.
Maybe. Men have called me mad. But the question is not yet settled as to whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
Oh, jeez. She's so good.
These images have been online for years. We're looking at deep state, black ops level cyber manipulation. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. It seems impossible, so obviously they want us to think it is.
Or it is exactly what it looks like.
I need the room.
The insane woman is the only one speaking what is clearly the truth. You think it's more believable that someone in the government deep black ops is doing this to pull a prank on you? That's crazy.
What now, another movie or a show?
Okay,
now we're talking.
Literally.
Just let me know when we hit something you want to see.
Wasn't Gerald's Game a Mike Flanagan movie?
She's talking.
What?
You know, this afternoon she wasn't even blinking. I thought maybe something was wrong. She wouldn't even twitch. But now she's moving again.
I think she's only talking to you, Lenore.
We gotta tell the doctor. Did the doctor come today?
Not today.
Lenore, remember when your dad was saying don't trust people? Come here. Don't trust him.
Well, I haven't seen anybody.
Don't trust him.
She's doing so much better now, so they come when they're needed. I don't want you to worry about doctors and specialists.
He's gonna make sure his wife dies.
Your mom is gonna get what she needs.
Death,
And who better
apparently.
to take care of her than us, right?
I just thought because you said about the specialist.
Don't you worry about it.
Lenore, you gotta save your mom.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how you must be feeling.
I'm pretty good, sweetie.
I mean, Aunt Vic. She's...
You understand that you're perfectly safe, right? I'll make sure of it. Yes!
I do not feel reassured. You're doing coke right in front of her, you psycho.
I think it's neat that you can talk again. Don't get me wrong. What's the point? Because if you're talking, you're lying.
Her heart rate.
How long were you him?
No.
Enough. 15 cc's lasted, what, about 6 hours last time?
He's been drugging her the whole time. I didn't even realize. I should have.
You're aware the whole time, right? I mean, it's important that you're aware. You can still see me. This stuff. That's the only stuff I know.
I love the heart rate going down now.
Let's see how long this dose lasts, huh?
Disgusting. How does he keep coming here? What's...
I nearly spat out my tea when your secretary told me where you were. She says, but you've been coming down here a lot. What are you doing down here anyway?
Listening.
Goldbug is starting. You should be there.
Why the hell is she doing it today, anyway?
Because right now, she seems more interested in pulling this family out of its nosedive than you do. And you should back her up.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Bills.
Did it help?
Shut your mouth. You know as well as I do what's happening here. Stop playing stupid.
I don't know anything about anything.
Well, that's willful ignorance, sir.
Your daughter needs you.
She's fine.
Nope, she is not. What is behind that wall? I'm blanking on his name, but his boss's body's behind that wall, probably. That's my suspicion, that's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Can't wait to find out.
This is important for our company. The world is closing in, and we need something like Goldbug. I thank you for that.
Where's Dad? Where's Bill?
Men are as stupid as they are simple. You're better off. They need to get used to seeing your beautiful face out there, not built. The fitness dork.
You ready?
Of course she is.
Okay, I'll give them a 5-minute warning, then I'll introduce you and you'll cue the video.
So this is likely not going to go well, right? This is probably going to end in a disaster, probably her death. She's wearing the dress.
Pleasure to introduce the founder of Goldbug, Tamerlane Usher.
That happened so freaking fast. Run, girl.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful that we're all here together today. Goldbug is the height of opulence.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, that's not going well. It definitely is off to a rough start. I'm so glad Juno's there. Like, she's so supportive. Look at her. Sitting essentially by herself, I think, is what I saw.
What the And excuse my French, I'm not excited. Are we doing here? Right?
Saved it. You buying that?
We are here to change lives, and that is what the we are doing here.
You just owned it. Horrible.
Let's start with our Goldbug boxes.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna die horrifically in public?
No two boxes are the same because no two people are the same.
I agree.
Juno's trying to help. I like her a lot.
This moisturizer is...
What are you doing here?
Just super proud of you.
Juno.
You know what?
She wasn't talking to you, Juno.
That's enough about me.
Madeline knows enough. I gotta look around. What's going on? What's going on?
You all remember submitting your exhaustive profiles to our Goldbug team.
They have this would have been a great launch if it weren't for, you know, evil. They have personalized Goldbug boxes for everybody. That's brilliant.
Watch, mine's full of poo.
All the products contained in our Goldbug boxes are 100% organic.
It's organic poo. Madeline, you seen that? Madeline, oh, no.
Okay, tonight is about positive reinforcement. I've been stressed
Oh,
out.
no.
Guys, just once, try and act like I'm not asking you to do the dishes.
Turn it off.
Wait.
Dirty little secrets out. Oh, no. It's over. Juno! No!
I'm sorry. Tamerlane Usher is over.
Why did I assume there wouldn't be? Someone else always gets hurt. There's always collateral damage.
I am right here!
Poof. Can anyone else see the black on your hands? Say, she made it out of there alive. How's Juno? Bill, I wonder if he's calling to offer condolences or to gloat.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you. I am so sorry, Bill.
You can call him back. You've still got time. Sorry I treated you that way.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Just pick up the phone. Maybe you don't die if you pick up the phone, but we know she dies, so.
Psycho stalker!
That would be so much easier.
Oh, that was
wouldn't
cool. Oh. Oh, don't. Ooh. Oof. Okay, okay.
Who are you?
You absorbed your twin in the womb. Maybe I'm her. Maybe
Nope.
I've been living all this time shoved to a dark corner of her skull.
She has the strength of a grown woman and a little baby. Wow.
What I want is for you to relax.
Oh.
I mean it. You're only hurting yourself.
You!
I'm not sure you've got time for that.
No, her husband would do it anyway.
Besides, I thought you preferred to watch. Tammy.
No, stop breaking mirrors. You're killing yourself, you goober.
No one can take being shot down, scorned, and attacked 24/7 like you do to yourself.
Oh, frick. Yeah, okay, Bruce Willis, calm down.
And if you could hear that, you'd know it's your last chance to be perfectly still.
Just be still. Stop.
Breathe before the inevitable.
Moving.
You might not believe me, but this part has nothing to do with you.
That I do believe. I'm so sorry. It's Roderick and Madeline. Oh, cool shot. Oh. Oh no. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Kill me as I fall. That'll do it. Stabbed right in the back and on the front. Oh, and in the throat! Is she dead? She dead. She dead. No resuscitations for her. Oh my gosh. Well, only one child remains, and he's losing it. Will he die before he kills his wife? We know Lenore for sure survives this whole ordeal. But why is she calling Grandpa so emphatically as he's giving his confession? I'm worried about her deeply. The only expectations I have moving forward, well, Fredrick's gonna die. Juno's alive still. We saw her at the funeral, right? And in my memory, she's not sitting with Roderick. She was sitting over there. Was she sitting with Lenore? I don't remember. I'd have to go back and rewatch it or pull up an image of the next funeral. And I'm sure we'll get there and I'll be corrected one way or another. If I'm mistaken, I expect to finally find out what happened in 1979 in the next 2 episodes. Obviously, 1980. I'm presuming that Boss Man's locked in that wall. Maybe? We're going to find out what's going on with Madeline in the basement. Did she finally reach eternal life? And why exactly is Verna killing everybody? Like, okay, so assuming she's responsible for the success of all the most rich and powerful people in the world, thanks, Verna. Does she eventually turn on all of them? Or did Roderick do something to break the deal? If in fact the deal was struck. I feel mostly a little bit disgusted right now and a little bit nauseous. So I will formulate more thoughts later and I will talk to you in the next one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until then, bye.